Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. My name's Ellis and I'll be your host for today's general knowledge quiz. There are 100 questions in this quiz and they are split up into categories which we'll go through in just a moment. At the end of the video you can write your score in the comments below based on these Quiz Class awards. So look at the score between 0 and 100 and see which award you would receive. You can let us know at the end of the video. So today's lineup of categories, we have got entertainment, celebrities, events, travel and tourism, discovery and sport. And we're going to start off today with that entertainment category. So let's get started with question 1. Good luck. Which 1994 film soundtrack includes Wet Wet Wet's song Love Is All Around? Four Weddings and a Funeral, Pulp Fiction or The Shawshank Redemption? The answer is Four Weddings and a Funeral. 2. Which comic book superhero does Harry Osborn become the villain of? Batman, Spider-Man or Superman? The answer is Spider-Man. Question 3. What 4-part British television series repeatedly used the phrase, "You might very well think that, I couldn't possibly comment"? House of Cards, The New Statesman or Yes, Prime Minister? The answer is House of Cards. Question 4. According to A.A. Milne's books and poetry, which bear was Christopher Robin's favourite? Paddington, Teddy or Winnie the Pooh? The answer is Winnie the Pooh. Question 5. What was the last name of the people who looked after Paddington Bear? Brown, Smith or Paddington? The answer is Brown. The Brown family. Question 6. Tom Hanks starred in a 1993 picture called Sleepless in where? San Francisco, Seattle or Sacramento? The answer is Seattle. Question 7. Which of these was an American photographer and environmentalist most active between the 1920s and 50s, best remembered for his black and white photos of the American West? Ansel Adams, Bryan Adams or John Quincy Adams? The answer is Ansel Adams. Question 8. Al Pacino turned down the role in which film based on George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion? High Fidelity, Indecent Proposal or Pretty Woman? The correct answer, Pretty Woman. Question 9. Which Dire Straits album from 1982 contains the songs It Never Rains, Industrial Disease, Private Investigations and Telegraph Road? Brothers in Arms, Love Over Gold or No Need to Argue? The answer is Love Over Gold. Question 10. Which chapel of the Apostolic Palace has been frescoed by Renaissance masters such as Bernini, Michelangelo, Raphael and Sandro Botticelli? Frataya Chapel, Matrix Chapel or Sistine Chapel? The answer is Sistine Chapel. On to question 11. Which of these has been written most recently? Death of a Salesman, Look Back in Anger or Shirley Valentine? The answer is Shirley Valentine. 12. Who wore size 9 shoes in a song with the chorus, "Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling"? Clementine, Daisy or Molly Malone? The answer to number 12 is Clementine. Now moving on to question 13. What were the names of Sharon Osbourne's autobiographies which were published in October 2005 and October 2007? Were they Extreme and Survivor, I Shouldn't Have and My Way, or Still Me and The Best Is Yet to Come? The answer is Extreme and Survivor. Question 14. The single Sarah came from Fleetwood Mac's 12th studio album, which was released in 1979. What is the album? Bigfoot, Horn, or Tusk? The answer is Tusk. Question 15. What fictional character utilises a sonic screwdriver? Doctor Who, MacGyver, or Spock? The answer is Doctor Who. Question 16 is the first question in our celebrities category. So moving on to 15 questions about celebrities. Who is Warren Beatty's acting sister? Annette Beatty, Meryl Streep, or Shirley MacLaine? The answer is Shirley MacLaine. 17. Who was West Germany's first Chancellor from 1949 to 1963 and only retired at 87? Konrad Adenauer, Ludwig Erhard, or Wilhelm Brandt? The answer is Konrad Adenauer. 18. Who wrote the music for Mamma Mia? Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus, John Bon Jovi, or Andrew Lloyd Webber? The answer is Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus, aka 50% of ABBA. 19. Which Scottish architect buried at Westminster Abbey famously designed chimney pieces, fireplaces, furnishings and staircases for 18th century homes? Christopher Wren, Ian Atfield, or Robert Adam? The answer is Robert Adam. Question 20. Who captained the Titanic during its maiden voyage? Charlie Brown, Edward Smith, or George C. Scott? The correct answer is Edward Smith. Question 21. Who is the author of The Life of Galileo, The Caucasian Chalk Circle, and The Threepenny Opera? David Mamet, T.S. Eliot, or Sam Shepard? The answer is Sam Shepard. Question 22. Which Oscar, Grammy, Emmy, Tony and Pulitzer winner collaborated with Hart, Hammerstein and Sondheim to write musicals? Richard Rodgers, Marvin Gaye, or Burt Bacharach? The answer is Richard Rodgers. 23. What has been Václav Nijinsky's occupation since 1908? Author, choreographer and dancer, or nuclear scientist? The answer is choreographer and dancer. 24. Who was the Plantagenet dynasty's last English monarch? Elizabeth I, George III, or Richard III? The answer is Richard III. Question 25. What science fiction writer created the 3 laws of robotics? Arthur C. Clarke, Isaac Asimov, or Terry Pratchett? The 3 laws of robotics. Written by Isaac Asimov. Question 26. Which author was born in New York in 1843 and penned Portrait of a Lady, The American, and Roderick Hudson? Arthur Miller, Henry James, or James Joyce? The answer is Henry James. Question 27. Who got the Nobel Peace Prize in 1983 and was Poland's president from 1990 to 95? Lech Walesa, Stanislaw Sobieski, or Wojciech Jaruzelski? Apologies for any mispronunciation, but the answer is Lech Walesa. 28. Which Irish author penned the books Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, Ulysses, and Finnegan's Wake? Was that George Shaw, James Joyce, or J.K. Rowling? The answer is James Joyce. Question 29. What was the first name of King George VI? Albert, Frederick, or George? The answer is Albert. Question 30. Who became the King of Belgium on August 9th, 1993? King Francesco VI, King George III, or King Albert II? The answer is King Albert II. You're now going to hear some questions on events. These could be historic events, current events. Let's see how you do. Question 31. What tragedy killed 500,000 people in Bangladesh on November 13th, 1970? Bangladesh tsunami, Cyclone Bola, or Dhaka earthquake? The answer is the Cyclone Bola. 32. What calamity happened in Ireland in 1845? Great Flood, potato famine, or rat infestation? The answer is potato famine. Question 33. In Greek mythology, who was Daedalus' son who died by falling? Crete, Hercules, or Icarus? The answer is Icarus. 34. Which country experienced the greatest number of casualties from a tsunami on December 26, 2004? India, Indonesia, or Somalia? Indonesia is the correct answer. 35. Between 1273 and 1918, whose family members held the titles of King or Emperor of Germany? Austria, Rome, Hungary, Spain, and Bohemia? Habsburg, Medici, or Romanov? The answer is Habsburg. Question 36. In which year did the airship Graf Zeppelin conduct the first round-the-world voyage? 1903, 1929, or 1940? The answer is 1929. Question 37. The lowest temperature recorded in Canada was minus 63 degrees Celsius or minus 81.4 Fahrenheit in 1947. Where? Eureka, Nunavut, Snag, Yukon, or Vancouver, British Columbia? The answer is Snag, Yukon. 38. Which of the following did not happen between the end of 1990 and the end of 1991? The dissolution of the USSR, end of Iraq's occupation of Kuwait, or restoration of the monarchy in Spain? Which of the following did not happen? The answer is restoration of the monarchy in Spain. 39. Which US state was the first to separate from the Union in 1860, sparking the American Civil War? California, Nevada, or South Carolina? The answer is South Carolina. 40. What were the first electric appliances installed in Ohio, USA in 1914? Civil defense sirens, fire alarms, or traffic lights? The answer is traffic lights. 41. What country's mathematicians were the first to break the codes in the Enigma machines employed by the German military during the 1920s and 40s? Britain, France, or Poland? What country's mathematicians were the first to break the codes in the Enigma machines? The answer is Poland. 42. Where do Celtic heroes go to die, according to legend? Avalon, Pandora, or Valhalla? The answer is Avalon. Hope you're keeping up with this quiz. We're now moving on to question 43. Which city's walls reportedly collapsed when Joshua blew a trumpet? Babylon, Jericho, or Petra? The walls of Jericho collapsed. The answer is Jericho. 44. Sun Myung Moon is recognised as the founder of which movement? Confucianism, Scientology, or Unification Church? The correct answer is Unification Church. Question 45. In which nation did native soldiers known as sepoys serve under British command? Burma, India, or South Africa? The answer is India. Our next group of questions are going to be about travel and tourism. Here's question 46. What is the provincial capital of Ontario, which is on the northwestern shore of Lake Ontario? Ottawa, Quebec, or Toronto? The answer is Toronto. 47. Which of these countries' national flags does not feature a building? Afghanistan, Gibraltar, or Republic of Ireland? The answer is Republic of Ireland. 48. Which of these constitutes a principality? Andorra, France, or Scotland? The answer is Andorra. Question 49. Maastricht is located in what country? Belgium, Germany, or the Netherlands? Maastricht is located in the Netherlands. The answer is the Netherlands. Question 50. What is the country of origin for the Monterey Jack cheese? France, Greece, or USA? This question marks us being halfway through the quiz. The answer is USA. Question 51. Nepal's predominant religion is a style of what? Buddhism, Christianity, or Hinduism? The answer is Hinduism. 52. Which one of the following is in North America? Appalachian Mountains, Caucasus Mountains, or Table Mountain? Apologies for any mispronunciation on those. But the correct answer for question 52 is the Appalachian Mountains. 53. Which of these countries is completely landlocked? Belarus, Montenegro, or Ukraine? Which of those countries is completely landlocked? The answer is Belarus. Question 54. What is the name of Saudi Arabia's skyscraper, one of the world's 5 tallest structures located in Riyadh? The Kingdom Centre, Ozymandias, or the Rubaiyat? The answer is the Kingdom Centre. 55. Which of the following is found in Bathurst, New South Wales, Australia? Cobb and Co Museum, Mount Panorama, or Zigzag Railway? They all sound fun, but the answer is Mount Panorama. Well done if you got that one. Here is question 56. Which of the following countries produces the most rice? Australia, Brazil, or China? The answer is China. 57. On which continent is Baffin Bay located? North America, Europe, or Asia? The answer is North America. Question 58. What is Canada's national holiday, or Canada Day? 1st of January, 1st of July, or 1st of December? Canada Day is on the 1st of July. Question 59. Which of these is a Spanish possession in Africa? Ceuta, that's C-E-U-T-A, Gibraltar, or Singapore? The answer is Ceuta. Question 60. Where did the University of Paris, known as La Sorbonne, get its name from? Its founder, its shape, or the building's original purpose? The answer is its founder. We're now going to have 15 questions on discovery. 61. How far apart is the Moon from Earth? Is it 240,000 miles, 550,000 miles, or 1.1 million miles? The answer is 240,000 miles. 62. The cochlea is part of which part of the body? Ear, lungs, or throat? The answer is ear. 63. Where did the car manufacturer Audi originate? Germany, Sweden, or Switzerland? Audi originated in Germany. 64. What causes the hue of the flamingo's plumage? Age, diet, or climate? The answer is age. A flamingo is born grey and eventually turns pink. 65. What kind of animal is a silverback? Is that an elephant, a frog, or a gorilla? The answer is a silverback gorilla. Question 66. What field is recognised by the Priestley Medal? Chemistry, gymnastics, or religion? The answer is chemistry. 67. What bird has iridescent blue, green, or green plumage with a series of eyes visible when the tail is fanned? Budgie, macaw, or peacock? The answer is peacock. Question 68. What sickness was known as the king's evil throughout the Middle Ages and was said to be cured by the touch of a king? Impetigo, psoriasis, or scrofula? The answer is scrofula. 69. What causes the irritation after being stung by a nettle or bitten by an ant? Folic acid, formic acid, or hydrochloric acid? The answer is formic acid. 70. Approximately how many hours are there in a leap year? 2,196, 8,784, or 87,600? The answer is 8,784. 71. Where can you find the loop of Henle in the human body? Ear, heart, or kidney? Whatever you do, don't go looking for it. The answer is kidney. 72. How many months make up a century? 120, 1,200, or 12,000? The answer is 1,200. Question 73. What did 9-year-old Milton Sirota, the nephew of American mathematician Edward Kasner, call the number 10 to the power of 100? Google, Oprah, or Yahoo? You can see the number written out just in front of you there. The answer is Google. 74. Which of the following was designed by Reginald Mitchell? Hovercraft, Supermarine Spitfire, or heavy-duty rubber tyres for cars? The answer is Supermarine Spitfire. 75. What do you name a group of jellyfish? Jello, Kick, or Smack? We are 3/4 of the way through this quiz now. Hope you're keeping up. The answer is Smack. If you saw a group, you'd see a smack of jellyfish. The next 15 questions are going to be based in the world of sport. Which occasion features milk as the celebratory drink rather than champagne? America's Cup, Indianapolis 500, or Kentucky Derby? The answer is Indianapolis 500. Since 1977, where has the World Snooker Championship been held? Crystal Palace Sports Centre in London, Earls Court Exhibition Centre in London, or the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield? The answer is Earls Court Exhibition Centre in London. 78. Which of these countries sent its first Olympic squad to Helsinki in 1952? Australia, Spain, or USSR? The answer is USSR. 79. What is the English name for Anthony E. Pratt's mystery crime fiction board game, which was first released in 1949? Cluedo, La Rue Morgue, or the Nagao Marsh Game? The answer is Cluedo. Question 80. Which Olympic Games were the first to feature competitors from all continents competing in a single stadium? 1920 Antwerp, 1908 London, or 1912 Stockholm? The correct answer is 1912 Stockholm. 81. The official men's basketball size is 29.5 inches in diameter, size 7, and what is the weight in ounces? 18, 22, or 26? The answer is 22. 82. What team water sport has 2 teams of 6 players, 1 goalkeeper, and no more than 6 substitutes? Water hockey, water polo, or beach volleyball? 2 teams of 6 players, 1 goalkeeper, and no more than 6 substitutes. The answer is water polo. What sport involves getting one's balls as close to the jack as possible? Is that bowls, ping pong, or tennis? The answer is bowls. Question 84. How many wooden blocks are used in a typical game of Jenga? 36, 54, or 69? The answer is 54. Question 85. Who was the president of the International Olympic Committee at the 2000 Games in Sydney, Australia? Baron de Coubertin, Carl Schumann, or Juan Antonio Samaranch? The answer is Juan Antonio Samaranch. Question 86. What tennis competition, which began in 1877, is the world's oldest? Australian Open, French Open, or Wimbledon? The answer is Wimbledon. Question 87. What sport would you use a carabiner and a piton in? Climbing, NASCAR racing, or polo? carabiner and a piton? The answer is climbing. Question 88. Which sport had its rules sponsored by the 9th Mark of Queensberry? Boxing, rugby, or tennis? The answer is boxing. Question 89. The goal of which board game, based on one invented in India circa 500 BC, is to move pawns from nest to home? Chess, Ludo, or Parcheesi? The answer is Parcheesi. Question 90. How many distinct colours are there for the circles on a twister mat? 4, 6, or 8? The correct answer is 4. Sure, you're kicking yourself on that one if you didn't get it. The answer is 4. Well done if you did get it. Mystery round is how we're going to finish this quiz. So you're going to have 10 questions, could be about anything. In June 2010, John Lennon's handwritten lyrics for which song sold for US dollars 1.2 million at Sotheby's? A Day in the Life, If Tomorrow Never Comes, or Help? So for 1.2 million US dollars, the answer is A Day in the Life. 92. What occurs when an actor dies? Changes costume during the performance, forgets his lines, or makeup starts to crack due to the hot lights? When an actor dries. The answer is forgets his or her lines. Question 93. Which of these films is set during the Vietnam War? Full Metal Jacket, MASH, or The Dirty Dozen? The answer is Full Metal Jacket. Question 94. What words come after people try to put us down in the Who song My Generation? As we sneak up on the town, just because we get around, or just wait till they see my nightgown? People try to put us down just because we get around. The answer is just because we get around. 95. What are the final words of the movie Gone with the Wind? And so I die. Don't mention this to your mother, or tomorrow is another day. The answer is tomorrow is another day. We have 5 questions left. 96. What is the shape of the ball used in rugby? Round or spherical? Elliptical or ellipsoid? Or square or cubic? The answer is elliptical or ellipsoid. 97. During World War I, Woodrow Wilson, the President of the United States, built an army through conscription and delegated complete command to who? General Dwight D. Eisenhower, General George S. Patton, or General John J. Pershing? That's your answer, General John J. Pershing. 98. Which of the following is the part of an insect's body where the legs are attached? Abdomen, cortex, or thorax? Which part of an insect's body do the legs attach to? The answer is thorax. Question 99. Which of the following is not located in the Manhattan borough of New York City? Broadway, Coney Island, or Times Square? The answer is Coney Island. And question 100. In the film Rocky Balboa, what happened in his final fight? He lost by a split decision, he won by a knockout, or it was a draw? The answer is he lost by a split decision. And we always top off with a bonus question, and here's this one. How many weeks are there in a calendar year? Let us know the answer in the comments to that question. How many weeks in a calendar year? And while you're there, you can let us know what award you received based on how many points you got. Were you a quiz champion, a quiz master, enthusiast, apprentice, or quiz explorer? Anyway, well done, and congratulations for reaching the end of the quiz. Thanks a lot for playing, and don't forget to subscribe. If you hit that bell icon, you'll be notified on all of our upcoming videos, and there are quizzes already uploaded that you can try right now. My name's Ellis, and I've been your host today. Thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll see you next time.